Hi, y'all. It's me. I'm back. It's lunchtime. And I didn't go out to eat today. I'm eating at home. Bridgford ready-to-eat pizza. The premium brand. Pepperoni pizza with cheese and sauce. It's a retail MRE. And here's the nutrition facts. Got all that? Okay. I'm going to try one plain, and I'll heat one up in the microwave, and we'll see what we think. Don't go away. And we're back. And you see I brought help. Someone with different taste buds. A Chicago girl who loves Chicago pizza. And I don't know what she'll think of the MRE pizza. So we're going to try raw first. Raw pizza.
Raw pizza?
As you can see, we'll be able to tell by her expression whether it's good or not. It even comes with a little packet, do not eat. So this is what it looks like out of the package.
That's not pizza.
This is ready to eat pizza. Trail
Says
ready.
Who?
And it's falling apart. It's flaking. You want to take a bite?
It's cold.
Just take a bite.
I'm afraid.
She's afraid. Because so in an emergency on the trail or camping without heat, she's gonna starve.
Yes, I am. I suppose heated up, it would be tolerable if you didn't know what pizza tasted like.
This tastes like school pizza to me.
Yeah, okay, granted. It does taste like
So that's the
school
raw.
pizza.
And right here, see, if you've got
That was supposed to be pepperoni pizza?
yes, with cheese and sauce.
Do they not know what pepperoni is?
Pepperoni.
Okay.
It's shelf stable. So, if you've got an MRE heater, you can use that. You can place the whole pouch in boiling water and heat it.
If you're camping and you brought along food, okay, to eat in the middle of nowhere, I could see eating this. The dough is very sweet. It's liberal calling it pizza. So if you're used to pizza like we're used to having, it's not it. But I could actually eat it if it were heated camping, cold no.
So,
it's a very sweet, almost dessert type dough.
You can put it in a toaster oven, or you can do like I did and place it in a microwave for 30 seconds. And this is what it looks like heated. Let's see if she'll change colors, huh?
Changing colors is not necessarily a good thing.
So give it a try.
Okay, it's a very soft, flexible. It bends, and not even like in New York style pizza way. It's.
So here she goes.
Ah! I got it in my hair. Here. Ow. Hot.
Maybe hot, because I microwaved it for 30 seconds.
Yes.
Oh, there's some for the dog.
Well, the dog will eat it. Can I take back what I said about eating it if it's hot?
It's almost better cold, which is weird. You ever go to like a skating rink and get hungry, and you go to their snack bar and order a slice of pizza that was like $1, and they pull you out this strange pizza thing?
Oh, okay. Heated, you get a lot more of the sauce flavor. You get a lot more of the spice. I will say that. I would say there's got to be a happy medium.
I took a bigger bite, so I got the spice and the cold.
See, I didn't get much in the
nibbled the corner.
Well, yeah, that's. So it is sweet. Oh,
you can.
It is sweet. The sauce has a little kick to it, which is not bad.
More?
No. Under duress, yes. Okay, let's clarify. A lot of the ready-to-eat meals, the MRE meals that you get, I'm not usually a particularly big fan of. Obviously, if I were under duress and had to eat, I would eat. But I have access to restaurants, so I'm not in a situation where I have to eat MREs. The dough is very sweet. So it's thick. It's a thicker dough, which is nice. But the sauce to dough ratio is not prevalent. But honestly, as far as MREs go and the others that you've had me taste,
okay. Well, those weren't really MREs. Those were camping meals, which are different. Any soldier can tell you that wasn't MRE. This is closer to an MRE.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't think of the brand. Anyway, you know, the biscuits and gravy and the chicken and pineapple, and that you pour boiling water into and let sit for half an hour, and
it reconstitutes the rice and the chicken.
Yeah,
and all that fun stuff.
Those aren't really MREs. Those are dehydrated meals.
Those are actually, many of those are actually pretty decent when you let them sit for enough time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I would. I suppose if you're stocking stuff for the apocalypse, it's not a bad item to have in your
extended shelf life.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good thing. But I wouldn't go out there and buy them.
If we were hiking and didn't want to have to cook, and we just carried our little pouches.
I'd rather bring a package of trail mix. I'm sorry.
So, it's an alternative.
It is. And if you're a cold pizza fan, and even growing up in Chicago, and I know people have cold pizza all the time, I would never adapted to cold pizza, so I'm a hot pizza girl.
That's not a breakfast for pizza.
No, it's not.
That's not the same as cold pizza. Because you got to have that congealed cheese.
Oh, that it has.
Sit in the fridge overnight. That's part of the...
Yeah, I guess you could refrigerate it.
No, that's not what it's for.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not.
It's for eating just as we are, and I kind of like it cold, unheated. Better. It's weird, but that's our 2 cents. You're welcome to it, and thank you for helping out this episode.
You're welcome.
And I've been on a diet. I shouldn't be eating pizza, but it's my birthday, so I'll eat what I want to. I'm just meaning now.
It is his birthday.
So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following, liking, subscribing, sharing, posting your helpful comments. And most of all, thank you for feeding my fragile ego.
Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you. Go away. We have stuff to do.